down.
You know, you think about his first couple of seasons out west with L.A. Wasn't asked to pass much. Wasn't asked to shoot much.
Right. They really didn't take advantage of his skills.
Lob to the rim. That takes advantage of his skills. And Dellavedova puts it up. Nance goes and gets it. Another dunk. And we're tied at 20.
And that gets your juices going. As a player, when you see a guy get back-to-back situations like that, that gets you ready to go.
12-second difference between shot and game clock. Bolden gambles. Batista makes the catch and scores.
He's not a leaper, but very fundamentally sound. That was a nice little stop move he made there to go up and under on the other side.
Shot clock off. John Beeline says, take your time, Delly. Delly obliges, and then Bolden gets tripped off the ball by Batista. So Bolden will shoot a couple of free throws.
Here we got the backdoor move. Nance coming down the side there. Nice little move. Actually, the top guy thought he was going to get switched in, and Batista never got there, and he got a little sandwich in the face.
First free throw by Bolden is off the mark. Shop official 90s retro apparel from our Cavs Classic Edition. Cavs Team Shop is your source for authentic 90s Cavs gear. Visit Cavs.com/shop or the Team Shop today. Bolden last season blocked 58 shots with the Duke Blue Devils. Second only behind some guy named Zion Williamson. Blocked one more. 5 ticks left. Vildosa looks to go all the way. Lays it high off the window and scores.
Yeah, that was a nice shot that time.
Wally pass to Clarkson. And the first quarter is in the books. San Lorenzo shoots it at 55% in the opening quarter. Cavaliers get their first 12 minutes of preseason action. And after the opening quarter, San Lorenzo 24, Cavaliers 21.
Do you have a Social Security disability claim which has been denied, or a workers' compensation claim from a work-related injury? Call the Social Security, Disability, or Workers' Compensation Lawyers at Elk & Elk. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. Elk & Elk. Serious lawyers for serious injuries.
Here in Ohio lies the heart and soul of Midwestern values. That's why so many of us drive Toyotas, because Toyota takes care of the ones we love. With the most advanced safety features as standard equipment, including a pre-collision system, lane departure alert, auto high beams, and radar cruise control. Plus, every new Toyota includes Toyota Care, factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles. That's why people in Ohio love their Toyotas. Toyota, let's go places.
Everybody at Elk & Elk is trying to help injured people get their lives back on track.
I couldn't ask for a more wonderful team. I had 5 trucks to take care of and a family to take care of. They gave me the ability to start over again.
JP Morgan Chase is one of the world's leading financial services firms and has a major presence right here in Ohio. JP Morgan employs 22,000 Ohioans, making the firm the largest private sector employer in the state.
This has always been a great home. We've always had great talent, really good people. That's broadened out more and more technology.
New technology and commitment to innovation lie at the core of everything JP Morgan does. The firm is likewise committed to Ohio, having recently celebrated 150 years in Columbus. But the primary aim has always been to give back to the local community.
You can't be a good company, go in and out, change your mind. You gotta be there every day for consumers, the community itself, and it's permanent, it's forever. We're not fair weather friends. We will be here growing with the community and helping the community for the next 150 years.
Ohio Pride, proudly presented by Fox Sports Ohio.
It's totally different. The game is a lot faster. Like you said, physicality. I mean, if you're going through, like, to the corner or something, you're definitely going to get your head knocked off. So, I mean, the physicality is a lot different.
The number 5 overall pick of the most recent NBA draft, Darius Garland, makes his NBA preseason debut, and he'll do so notably, AC, alongside Colin Sexton.
Yeah, I think this is what they envisioned when they drafted him, to put those two in the backcourt together. Let's see how it works.
The Ravens start the second quarter with the ball. Maximo Fialaru will find Jose Vildosa. Vildosa's watched by Garland. Vildosa puts up a runner. That doesn't go. Tipped and grabbed by Colin Sexton. Nearly instantly, you'll notice the pace difference between Sexton and Garland.
Yes, that's just a big difference.
Sexton to the foul line. Look, to spin down the lane. He got stripped by Batista, and out comes Tucker. Tucker to the foul line. Looks it up. It's tipped in. As Fialaru gets credited with the bucket, and San Lorenzo is taking a 5-point lead.
Well, the one thing they're doing, the Cavs aren't doing, is they're taking advantage of the turnovers. The Cavs are letting them get away with turnovers and not executing on the next play down the floor.
Love, Thompson, and Osmond complete the Cavalier fivesome. Sexton has 6 to shoot. Back to Osmond. Osmond works off a Thompson screen, works on Batista to the basket, lays it up, missed the shot. Fialaru snatches the rebound. Vildosa lines up a 3. The lefty missed it. Garland rebounds. Out he comes. Garland to the foul line. Deals off to Osmond. Osmond fires a 3. No good. Thompson with a rebound, and Thompson with a finish.
Double T laid on him pretty heavy that time. The referee didn't give him a call against him, so he got an easy rebound to put back in.
How did you like the Garland drive and dish?
I like it. That means he got eyes in the back of his head, doing a good job of coming down, understand where his teammates are. Good pass to Jetty now. As the season progresses, he will make that shot. And that is what the Cavs need, somebody that can get into the middle and distribute the ball.
Tristan Thompson already has 3 offensive rebounds in this game. It's another San Lorenzo turnover as Vildosa stepped out of bounds. He was being badgered by the rookie in Garland.
Yeah, well, Garland did a good job of keep moving with him, not giving up on the play, keep moving with him, made him step out of bounds.
While Sexton, his pace is downhill.
Right,
100 miles an hour straight ahead. Garland has a
little bit of floating,
yeah.
A staggered type movement, which is a good contrast for the two guards.
You're talking to Kobe Altman, Cavaliers GM. Garland's game is suited for the half court.
Right,
smooth, relaxed pace, and get his teammates into the flow, into certain plays. Batista backing in on Thompson. Pivots, floats, scores. Two minutes in second quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Garland. Lobs one up top to Thompson. Tristan spins, floats with the right hand, and scores.
Tristan and Batista are going at it now. Back and forth. Love it. I love it.
6.6 boards for Thompson. Batista looks to answer on Tristan, and he walked.
Yeah, that's a big man, though. Once he gets inside, it's tough going to stop. Getting down low, all he wants is that bump. He wants to play off the bump. The bump didn't come, but he's strong enough to keep Tristan off of him. Tristan doing a good job. He takes the bump. He goes up over the top for 2.
I'll tell you, Batista got called for traveling this last time down. Almost looked like he changed his pivot, but the previous time as well on that replay. 9 turnovers already by the Ravens in this first half. Thompson down the lane, and once again over Batista.
The old pick and roll.
And another travel. Well, the NBA wasn't kidding when they said they're going to crack down on
You're right.
traveling violations.
Nice little pick and roll situation here. Double T finishes strong at the hoop.
Hard to believe that Tristan Thompson now is the longest tenured Cavalier.
I know, you're right. That is amazing.
Just a baby when the Cavs picked him in 2011.
Right.
Selected 4th overall that season. Sexton now works on Tucker, deals off to Garland. Garland waits for Thompson's screen, steps back, launches a 3. Got it. Oh, my. Here's stroke by Garland.
Smooth. Deep in the rock.
Batista once again on Thompson.
Man,
under the basket he goes. He
He's a load.
scores. He just muscled his way to the rim.
But the way he plays, As soon as I see him put the ball on the floor, I'm going to attack him from the other side. Make him a passer.
Batista played in the NBA for a couple of seasons, between 05 and 07 with the Hawks. Played for Mike Woodson, Thompson Banks. Thompson's good. Back and forth we go.
There's a big man duel.
How about Tristan? 10 and 6 here in the first half. He's 5 of 7 from the field.
I'm expecting him to have a big year, though.
Tucker fires a 3. Love rebounds. Said Tristan was in fantastic shape. Garland lakes out, double clutches and scores. Darius Garland to the rim.
He's got an old school game. I love it. Show it, take it away, and lay it back in.
Darius Garland in his first appearance here in the NBA preseason. Cavaliers are in the midst of an 11-4 run. They've taken a 34-30 lead.
Some people think the make 'em pay thing is too aggressive, too in your face. But when something bad happens to their family, suddenly I become their best friend. If you need me, call me. I'll be there for you. And I'll make them pay.
Some questions are asked by every expecting mom, and some should never.
rebound. Here's Fiala, 2-on-1 off the Tucker. He lays it up and in. We approach the midway point of the second quarter. Cavaliers by 7. Sexton loads a three. He's got it.
Good job of moving into your rhythm. They let him move into a rhythm that time. He's able to knock it down.
Batista again inside. Floats one up with the left hand. Missed it. Osman rebounds, but he'll get called for a push-off. Cavs bench doesn't like the call.
Cavaliers fouls number 16, Jetty Osman. His first personal.
Yeah, up over the top. Jetty doing a good job of being physical. I don't mind that. I like that. Be a little physical. You got to let them know you're out there.
And number 4, Kevin Porter Jr.
Jordan Clarkson re-enters along with Kevin Porter, who picked up 2 early fouls. Sexton and Osman check out. Here's Fiala. Fires. He misses. Love grabs his 4th rebound. Garland was looking for Love. Threw it behind him and out of bounds it goes. The Cavaliers struggled in the opening quarter from the field. Here in the second quarter, they're 10 of 13.
Yeah, well, they did a good job of, again, they focused defensively on slowing him down in the paint after that first quarter.
Tucker on a drive. Garland will shovel one ahead and find Clarkson. Good no-look pass to Porter. Porter fakes a 3, goes baseline to the bucket. Got fouled by Williams. Puts it up and in. Porter just willed his way to the bucket, and he has a chance for the 3-point play.
The young man has a boatload of talent. He just has to learn how to use it. Inside, takes the bump, hangs in the air, banks it in. Opportunity for a 3-point play.
He started driving from the corner. It looked like he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, well, he likes to create shots. That's what he does. That's his game.
And at the line for your Cavaliers with the #1, Kevin Porter Jr.
Matt Dellavedova re-enters for the Cavaliers. It's Mata who checks back in for the Ravens. The lefty Porter drains the free throw and gives the Cavaliers an 11-point lead.
You can see he's a little bit more comfortable now than he was in that first quarter.
Just a 19-year-old, already has an NBA physique. Tucker works on Porter, slices to the basket, drew some contact, and lays it in. Our Tucker has 12 points. He leads the way for the visitors. Clarkson now angles off a love screen, deals to Nance. Nance to the basket, puts it up. That's swatted by Williams.
Williams was a good shot blocker in college.
Played his college ball at Larry's alma mater, Wyoming.
Yes.
Dellavedova forces a turnover, and now Love throws one away. It's picked off by Tucker. Aguirre with 4.5 to go in the first half. His Ravens trail by 9. Aguirre lines up a 3. Missed it. Nice box out by the Cavaliers, and out comes Porter. Cavs traded back into the first round to get Porter at 30, and that's why he drives into the paint and floats it home. Cavaliers 50, Ravens 39.
He has a unique ability to get his shot when he needs to.
Jumper by Pinheiro is good.
That was a line drive there. Had no air under it.
Dellavedova lobs to the rim, and Nance with his 3rd dunk of this opening half.
Yeah, you could see Delly set that up right away. Nance knew exactly what he was trying to do.
Nice chemistry between those two. A lob to Williams at the rim. Has to come down with it. Puts it up, blocked by Love. Williams gets it back. Williams can't convert. Love grabs the rebound. Nearly got stripped, and now taps it ahead to Dellavedova. The Aussie directs traffic. Dellavedova lobs to the rim again. That one's too tall for Nance. And Love commits a foul on the open floor to prevent a would-be fast break.
Nance got to him a little too late. Delly wanted the pick to be higher so he could make that pass a lot easier. Down low, Kevin doing a good job of staying on his feet and going after the ball at his apex, doing a good job of defending there on the defensive end of the floor. Deli with the pass over the top. A little bit too close. Well, at that time, it was perfect. But the last time, it was a little bit too close for that pass.
Pinheiro to the foul line. He got stripped by Dellavedova. Out of bounds it goes. Ball will stay with San Lorenzo. The Cavaliers have forced a dozen turnovers already in this first half.
They're getting more active on the more active on the defensive end. Deli gets his hand on it. He thought it went off on his hip, but it looked like it didn't hit his hip.
Mata misfires on a jumper. 3 to go in the second quarter. Dellavedova fires a 3 and hangs on the rim and drops through. New shooting stroke for Dellavedova. That crouch was a lot lower previously in his NBA career.
And he doesn't take it behind his head anymore. He shoots it up over his right eye.
3 on the way by Pinheiro long. Bolden secures the rebound.
Yeah, they're starting to shoot the ball without any defensive and without any rebounding people.
Quarter loss. The Cavaliers struggled from the field in the first quarter. They have gotten it together here in quarter number 2. Now Dellavedova with a triple. His Cavaliers own a 55-42 lead.
Over the many years, countless clients have told me that because a healthcare provider just wouldn't listen to them, they suffered unnecessarily. Believe me when I tell you, I'll listen, and then I'll make them pay.
How much do you know about Cleveland's rich industrial and transportation history? Discover how Cleveland has helped the world evolve over the decades when you visit the Crawford Auto Aviation Museum at the Cleveland History Center. This unique collection includes over 170 antique cars, boats, planes, bicycles, and more. Walk through the past. Check out one-of-a-kind and rare cars on
football games, MLB playoff and World Series coverage, and NBA breaking news with Shams Charania. Stadium, your home for sports.
Some people think the make 'em pay thing is too aggressive, too in your face. But when something bad happens to their family,
live from Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Tip is at 7 o'clock. Join us right here on Sports Time Ohio and streaming on Fox Sports Go. Angel had a chance to listen in to that Cavs huddle at the last timeout. Angel, what do you have?
Well, Coach Beilein, as well as Bickerstaff, saying just we need to be more disciplined on the defensive end. We're allowing San Lorenzo's point guard to just dictate where we are on the defensive end. Make sure that we stay disciplined, communicate, and let's win the last 2 minutes of this. That's what they're looking for before the half, guys.
Thank you, Angel. And no question, defense has been huge. It's been stressed at camp over the last 6 days as Porter is called for the personal.
Well, it's obvious why Coach Beilein wants to do that. Because when you look at it, John, the Cavs have been one of the worst teams defensively in the NBA for the last 3 or 4 seasons after the championship season. So he knows he has to improve that area in order for them to have opportunities to win.
That foul on Porter is his third. So he's replaced by Jetty Osmond as Williams with the shot clock winding down, banks it in. You know, when we talked Associate Head Coach J.B. Bickerstaff about that defense.
And when you get those kind of, it's going to open up, like I said, the entry pass would be much easier.
Ayere can't find the range, but Navarro follows. J.B. Bickerstaff said in terms of that defense, they see it simple. He said just be really good at the things we do. And when asked, well, what are the things we do? As Nance fires a 3, that's no good. Rebound grabbed by the Cavaliers, and they reset with a fresh 14. He said take away the layup, run guys off the line. Dellavedova, a floater, no good. make other teams mid-range teams. And he said it's that simple.
Yes, right. It is that simple. But it's effort. It's all about effort.
Bill Bosa with a three that's way off. Banked in, the offensive rebound grab by Aguirre, and with a buck 10 to go in the first half. It's Cavs 57, Cuervo's 48.
Have a little bit off defensively as far as reaction time.
Ravens is the English translation of Cuervo's, the nickname of San Lorenzo, as here's Nance straight away, fakes a three. Nance down the left alley, good move. He got nicked and fouled by Williams. You can't believe the call made by Brent Barnaky. However, Jr. was a mainstay at Cleveland Clinic Courts over the summer. Will go to the line. Here's another look at that backdoor cut.
Yep, when you get on an island like that as a defender, and once it's in the scouting report, it really is going to change a lot of things the way they execute their offense, because all guys look for that. They don't want to be embarrassed like that. And after a while, the coach will say, well, John, are you going to let him backdoor you all night or what? So after a while, you go to the bench, you want to change that.
Fan favorite giveaways and unique theme nights for Cavs basketball are back. This year's promotional schedule features 6 bobbleheads and much, much more. Head to Cavs.com/promos to see the complete schedule and get your tickets today. Junior drains both free throws. They said he was the lab rat this summer. Coach Beeline, right after his introductory press conference, came to the court. Nance was the only one there, so he said, you know what? Get into these drills for me. Larry, after a while, said, Coach, can I just shoot? I mean, can I get my work in here? Coach Beeline continued to run him through some of the drills. The three is knocked down by San Lorenzo to turn the Cavs lead to 8. Clarkson looks to answer, and that's exactly what he does.
Right back at you. Clarkson deep in the rock.
Not bashful as Jordan Clarkson.
No.
Clarkson, Osmond, Thompson, and Nance all have 10 points to lead the Cavaliers. We have a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bill Dosa to the elbow. Thrown away, picked off by Osmond. Up ahead to Clarkson. Clarkson hammers it. Give him a dozen in this first half.
Always good to see that ball go out like that as a defender.
Aguirre down the lane, a floater. He converts.
And that's something the Cavs have to work on. They did that a lot last season, where they would score and let a team come right down the floor and score it right away.
First quarter for the Cavaliers left a little to be desired. They trailed 24-21 after 12 minutes, but a much stronger second quarter. The Cavs shoot it much better from the field, as the Cavs are a plus 14 in the second quarter. What do they do better in the second 12 minutes, they see?
Well, the first thing they did was kept them out of the paint, because they were killing them in the paint. They stopped that, and that gave them an opportunity to get out on a fast break and get into a rhythm.
There's a reason the defense has been stressed by Coach Beeline. So many times it leads to easy buckets.
The Cavs have been one of the worst defensive teams in the league for the last 3 years. And Coach Beeline is definitely changing that.
Tristan Thompson had 10 points and 7 rebounds in the first half, and he's standing by with Angel Gray.
Thanks, Mike. Well, for a second there, Tristan, it was the Tristan and Batista show. What did you see in that second quarter that allowed you to get a better rhythm, not for yourself, but as a team offensively?
Just playing serious. I think the first quarter, guys are kind of going through the motions. At the end of the day, this is still a basketball game. You got to have respect for the game. And, you guys are still pros, you know what I'm saying? These guys came from South America, from Argentina to come play, and they want to make a name for themselves. So we got to have a more serious approach. Offense is not the issue with our team. We can score the ball. It's on the defensive end. At the end of the day, we were the worst team defensively in NBA history, and that's something that's not acceptable, especially here in Cleveland. So we got to go in halftime, look at the film, and we got to take it serious on the defensive end, regardless of who we're playing.
All right. Thanks so much, Tristan.
No doubt.
All right, well, coming up here at halftime, Coach Lindsey Gottlieb tells me what stood out this week in camp. We will take a peek at the Cavs' great schedule, and I will get Coach Bickerstaff's take on the second half. All coming up. Stay with us.
It can
rookies, and training camp has definitely been a joy to see. And fundamentals have been in place by Beeline, but one thing that stood out was the relationship and the build of fundamentals for the new coach as well in her rookie season, Lindsay Gottlieb.
Part of the reason, I wanted to come here was Coach Beeline and his way of doing things and his mindset. And so much of that is about fundamentals and attention to detail. And it's been really cool to see the veterans buy into that at the highest level. Someone like Kevin Love, who's so good and so accomplished, is even getting better just by repping things that maybe he hasn't done before and really embracing the system. So it's neat when a team comes together and you see, the veteran guys who've done it one way for so long be open to change and embrace that. And I think it's really helping the young guys.
Preseason games are coming up. We know that you're with your son watching some film. What are you looking forward to in those games and just the talent that you have now?
Well, it's all a growth process, right? So to get, be able to play someone else, because we've been looking at each other quite a bit, but really just to put things into a true game environment. I think for all of us, it's learning each other on a game day rhythm. It's learning the pace of everything, and every chance that we play is an opportunity to get some more film and learn from it. So we're really excited for it.
And she'll be able to watch some film of this nice finish by her mentee, Kevin Porter Jr., having a first half of his rookie career.
It's a whole new world this football season, but you can't enjoy watching football if your house is cold. You need to get your home into the USA Insulation Foam Zone. USA Premium Foam in your walls keeps the cold air out and the warm air in. World-class comfort inside, no matter what the weather blitzes us with outside. Life is better in the USA Insulation Foam Zone. Winterproof your home now with a $500 early bird discount on whole home insulation.
USA Insulation.
Attention Medicare recipients. Large numbers of Medicare recipients are unaware of the extra benefits that may be available to them. Dental, vision, hearing, and
Mortgage Fieldhouse, first preseason game for the Cavs, and it's a beautiful arena, but we are excited to get back into the calendar for October. So let's dive into what they have next. They have the 3-day break before we head to Detroit to take on that game on Friday. Boston, we will also have that game at 3 p.m. before we come back for the last preseason game of the season, and that'll be against Boston as well. But circle the one on your calendar for sure is Orlando. That's going to be the first regular season game of the month. And we are excited to finish off Milwaukee, Chicago, and Indiana. Make sure you stay tuned, though. Tossing to my guy, AC. We'll have the Beeline backdoor cut and how influential it's going to be for this offense.
No matter what size adventure you're into, The award-winning family of Hyundai SUVs has something that'll make everyone happy. We get it. That's a lot to drool over. Hyundai. The longer you look, the more there is to like.
Right now, you can lease the Hyundai Tucson for just $179 a month. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
With your buddy over 2 ice-cold buds for just $50. Go to Cavs.com/offers to get this great deal today. Must be 21 or over to purchase.
Bring the family to Cavs basketball with the Family Fun Pack. Get 4 tickets and 4 fan meals starting at just $13 per ticket. Get your Family Fun Pack today at Cavs.com/offers. Let's go Cavs.
Mortgage Fieldhouse. After 2 quarters, the Cavs are on top of San Lorenzo, 64-53. The Cavaliers struggled in the first quarter in the shooting department, but they shot over 70% in the second half. We talked a lot about John Beilein's offense, read and react, a lot of screens, and what that does is open the door for the backdoor cut. And boy, we saw a lot of that through the first 2 quarters.
Yeah, that first play of the game was a backdoor cut, and those are the situations that they're looking to set up their offense. Here you go, you take it to the weak side, backdoor cut. And what they've done, what that does, it opens up, it gets you passes like that. When you get passes like that, it makes your plays easy to run because the entry passes are there. And these are tough passes to make right there, but because of the angle, they can get the pass and get the finish. And again, when you start getting a lot of those backdoor plays, it makes coaches irritable.
The Cavaliers shot it at 30% in the first quarter, a whopping 74% in quarter number 2. We heard Tristan Thompson. He said that defense has to get a little bit better. That field goal percentage of the Ravens at 51% can't sit well in that locker room right now.
No, not against a team like this. If you play and give up those kind of percentages against a team like this, you'll be in trouble when the season starts or when you play against an NBA team.
When we come back, Angel will catch up with Associate Head Coach J.B. Bickerstaff. That and the second half is straight ahead.
I was going to go to school for nursing when I got in the wreck. I was 18. I didn't think that would ever happen to me.
Accidents happen, good weather or bad. And those insurance companies are still trying to take advantage of the little guy.
If I ever hear of anybody having something wrong, I'll be like, call Elk.
Turn left.
Can you identify the person? Number 3, step forward.
You're telling me he gave an HP printer an imitation toner cartridge on purpose?
Yep, it printed poorly and may release toxins into the office.
The temptation was too much. I thought it was saving money.
Should have called WB Mason. They deliver genuine HP toner cartridges fast, right where you want them. And then you don't have to bail yourself out of a jam.
Attention Medicare recipients. Large numbers of Medicare recipients are unaware of the extra benefits that may be available to them. Dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage could be included in your plan. Obligation to enroll.
Please call 800-769-0637.
On the baseball field, I'm feeling a little out of my league. But in the courtroom, we can take on any opponent. We have the experience and resources to provide you with a home field advantage. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. Elk & Elk, proud partner of the Cleveland Indians.
The basketball world has been turned upside down. Now, it's anyone's game. Some are looking to make a memorable entrance. Others want to prove they never left. And everyone has a chance to reach new heights. The time has finally come to see who will rise. Watch the NBA Live.
There really is a difference when it comes to tires and service.
Conrad's has been proving it for 50 years.
So we're thanking Northeast Ohio.
With 12 months of cash, cars, and trips of a lifetime.
But if you need tires or service this month, head over to Conrad's for values like these.
Right now at Conrad's, get a mail-in rebate up to $150 on select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card.
At your local Conrad's and Conrads50.com.
Now that's Conrad's difference.
Subject to credit approval.
Back inside Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse for the start of the second half. Moments ago, our own Angel Gray was joined by Associate Head Coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Coach, thanks for joining us. What was the difference between the first quarter and the second quarter? It seemed like you found more of a rhythm.
Yeah, I think the ball movement was great in the second quarter. Everybody was touching it. Everybody was attacking, and then we were making the easy play. We started to put a little tempo in our offense, started to feel a little more comfortable.
All right, and then what do you want to see implemented better in the second half?
I think we got to be better defensively. I think right now 36 of their 53 points are in the paint. We got to do a much better job of protecting the paint, forcing them to take contested pull-up twos.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
And he's right. The paint is what really hurt them in that first half. If they can control that, they will have a much better opportunity to win this ball game.
The Cavaliers with an 11-point lead open up this third quarter the same way they started the game. Sexton and Knight are in the backcourt. Actually, check that as Larry Nance has checked in. Kevin Love started the ball game, so it's Nance, Thompson, and Osmond on the floor to open up the second half of the home club. Game 1 of 4 in the preseason. Osmond has a shot rejected out around the perimeter by Justin Williams. Williams back in the 05-06 collegiate season for Wyoming. Blocked 163 shots in 30 games.
Yeah, he definitely understands how to block shots.
Second in the country. Osmond strips Williams. He gets it back.
Good double down by Jetty that time.
Knight shakes on Mata. Good dish to Thompson, who hammers home a dunk. Oh, my.
My goodness, double T throws a hammer down.
Thompson hasn't been kidding around here.
No, right.
Game number 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to get the team to understand what they're getting ready to face. When they play an NBA team, you can't give up these points like they're giving them.
Williams down the lane, runs into Thompson, lost the ball, out of bounds. The ball will stay with San Lorenzo. Let's take a listen to this dunk by Thompson. Williams was on the wrong end.
Yeah, it's hard, John, when you look up and all you see is the ball coming through the rim. That's a bad feeling.
Aire banks and misfires. Osmond collects the rebound.
I like the way he's pushing it down the floor.
Sexton, who had 6 points in the first half, goes to the paint, deals back to Osmond. He fires a 3. That's no good. I think that's more of what Coach Beilein is looking for out of Collin. Get himself to that foul line, draw a double as a 3 is good from the left side. Pinheiro knocks it down.
And that's what you want. You want a guy to draw people, and then that opens up your offense. Your offense is simple once you draw 2 people and you give it up to the right man.
Osmond had 10 first half points. Here's the Nance. Now it's Sexton. Has 5, shows on the shot clock. Sexton on IEA. Pulls up, knocks down an 18-footer. Cavaliers by a dozen. John Beeline just shouted out to Jetty Osmond, said we're not going to give up these three-point shots. Tucker fires a three. That's off the mark.
Yeah, again, you have to focus them on defense, and that's what he's trying to do.
He's challenged this team, rookies and veterans alike, throughout camp.
Yes, he has.
Sexton misfires. Mentioned Collins shot threes last season. Over 40%. That was top 20 in the NBA. Tucker with a floater. Missed it. Out comes Thompson. Thompson works on Williams. Stutter steps to the paint. Tristan Thompson a floater. Can he get it back? Not quite. Williams grabs the rebound.
See, that's where your point guard has to get you into something. Go get the ball if you have to.
Pinheiro backs into a smaller man in Sexton. Free post, gets it again, takes a 15-footer and scores. Three and a half in, third quarter. Here's Nance. Thompson and a Nance play catch.
See, he's falling away on that shot. You got to get more on your toes going up and into the shot instead of falling away.
Coaching staff in the front office has encouraged Larry to take more outside shots. Well, if it's there, take the shot.
Because of his ball handling ability, he's going to get those shots.
Tucker goes baseline and scores. John Beeline has seen enough. He'll take a timeout. 4 minutes and 3 seconds into the third quarter. Your score, Cavaliers 68, San Lorenzo 60.
Here in Ohio lies the heart.
The San Lorenzo Ravens 68-60 here in the third quarter. We got our first look at Darius Garland in preseason action. Played 7 minutes, 2 of 2 for the field, a 3 and a 2. Also a couple of assists.
Yeah, he did a good job of coming in, keeping everybody under control. But Double T was really awesome in that first half. Doing a good job of really making it a one-on-one personal battle with the center.
And Jordan Clarkson doing what he does. He scored 12 points in 12 minutes. In half number 1 as the Cavaliers own this 8-point lead. Let's check in with Angel.
Well, guys, Beeline is not happy with how his team has started out the second half. He said, we're not doing 3 things. We're giving up threes. We're not playing defense. And the ball is sticking to much on the offensive end. You saw the score there. He said, make sure that we trust the offense, move the ball, or find a different rotation.
At night with a three, Tristan Thompson with a rebound, and out from the Cavs with an 11-point lead.
And see, that's where trusting the ball counts. You have to trust the ball, and it will find who it should find.
Aie puts it up, rejected by Jetty Osborne.
That's what you call hustle there. Not giving up on the play. Jetty doing a good job of get that weak stuff out of here. Good job of staying positive and not giving up on the play.
Osborne had to come a long way to make the block. Aie with a triple, no good. Thompson pokes it to a teammate and Nance. He shovels to Osborne. Cavs by 11. Thompson, who's 6 of 9 here this evening. Now it's Nance. Junior twist, fires, draws a foul.
Doing a good job of going up with the jump shot here.
Aie with a strange release.
That is strange because his elbow, the right elbow is facing outward instead of to the floor. That's why you can't. That's why his follow through is that way, because his elbow is out. It should be facing the floor when he releases it.
Vance's first free throw is good. Aie is a veteran point guard for San Lorenzo, one of the team captains, 31 years of age. Tomorrow night, Jim Donovan, Doug Deacon, and Tony Grossi go inside the red zone to review the Browns-Niners game. That's at 8 o'clock on Sports Time Ohio and streaming on Fox Sports Go. For those of you getting set for the Monday night matchup tonight, great to have you with us. Browns looking to keep pace with the Baltimore Ravens. They beat the Steelers in overtime yesterday as Jetty Osborne loses the ball out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Cavaliers. 6:41 to go in the third. Cavs by 13. Good luck to the Browns tonight. Now, Thompson straight away deals to Osborne. Osborne has 4 steals on the defensive end. Also that emphatic rejection here in this third quarter, and that's what the coaching staff is looking for, a smooth release out of Larry Nance, who cans a triple.
Right, he's been working on that shot endlessly, and good to see him knock him down.
Last season took 98 triples, AC, only 58 the previous 3 seasons combined, hitting 33%.
Yeah.
So if you're working on them, take them if you're open.
That's exactly right.
3 on the way is good. Marcos Mata with a triple. Mata's first point. Here's Osborne. After a dish from Knight, he lays it up and in. Clever little pass by the veteran.
It can seem unreachable at first. The bar too high, shoes too big. You'll take leaps of faith and fall on your face, but you'll get up. Hard work is 50 sprints before breakfast and another 50 for breakfast. You'll eat it, breathe it, sleep it. The Goodyear blimp doesn't show up for just anybody, so don't be just anybody. Be blimp-worthy. Goodyear.
Volunteerism, entrepreneurship, recreation, life skills, and fighting neighborhood blight. The Cavaliers are all for one for all.
How much do you know about Cleveland's rich industrial and transportation history? Discover how Cleveland has helped the world evolve over the decades when you visit the Crawford Auto Aviation Museum at the Cleveland History Center. This unique collection includes over 170 antique cars, boats, planes, bicycles, and more. Walk through the past, check out one-of-a-kind and rare cars on display, and experience Cleveland's automotive history like never before. Jump in your car today and visit the Crawford Auto Aviation Museum at the Cleveland History Center.
Saturdays are game days in the Big 12.
Touchdown!
Storied schools and bitter rivals.
Touchdown!
Big 12 football all season long.
5:04 to go in the third quarter. The Cavs are on top of San Lorenzo by the count of 80-63. So San Lorenzo de Almagro is an athletic club in Buenos Aires, Argentina. We did a little in-depth research on tonight's opponent. Came across one of its most notable members. This is Father Jorge Mario Bergoglio, otherwise known as, yes, Pope Francis.
That is wow.
He's receiving the championship jersey from the president of San Lorenzo, which begs the question, do they get NBA League Pass at the Vatican?
I would say yes.
Batista inside, banks and scores. So if they do and you're watching, I'm not sure how to tell you this, Your Holiness, but your club is not faring particularly well here tonight in Cleveland.
Well, still, would you please give us a blessing?
Yeah. Tried to break it to him easily, but I didn't want to lie to him for obvious reasons. I mean, he is, after all, the Pope.
That's right, he is the Pope.
45-12 was enough to win the title for San Lorenzo last season. 4-time defending champs. Part of the rules, you're only allowed 8 players 24 years of age or older. More of a development type situation. As Bada misfires on a triple, and it bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Yeah, it's amazing that they can only have that many. They designate that situation in that league, but it's all about developing people and players.
Head coach Facundo Mueller in his first season at the helm of San Lorenzo. Dellavedova, Nance, Thompson, Clarkson, and Darius Garland are on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland was strong in 7 minutes of play in the second quarter as he goes to work. And we have a foul called. Garland went 2 of 2 from the field. He had a 2, had a 3, a couple of assists as well, as Mata has picked up his 4th.
Yeah, it's a solid game. The young man knows how to play the game, and it permeates to the rest of the team.
It's been bothered by a sore foot since the start of camp as Dellavedova unloads a 3. That's no good. Not going to get a ton of minutes here tonight, but nice to see him out there on the floor.
Yes.
Gonzalez on the right side feeds the post. Fafaro's down there. The smaller man, and Clarkson who stripped him. Cavaliers now for 17 those turnovers as Clarkson lines up a 3. Thought about it, and then his pass tipped out of bounds by Gonzalez.
No, active hands that time. And Jordan, almost like it was too easy of a pass to make just one man to make the pass to the corner, and he got it deflected.
Here's Dellavedova. He had a terrific World Cup this summer. The Boomers Team Australia. Garland goes to work down the lane. He lays it up and in. Garland's 3 of 3 in his preseason debut.
Got a whole lot of herky-jerky with that game. Woo, I love it.
Thompson tips an entry pass, and out comes Garland. Garland lobs over the rim. Nance tips it to Clarkson, and Clarkson lays it in. Cavaliers have opened up a 19-point lead. We have a whistle off the ball. It was Garland's first professional foul.
Yeah, what he'll learn is when that pick and roll situation, you got to get into that body early so he doesn't have freedom of movement right away. I mean, not holding, but you want to be into his body more. A nice little back through the legs, up and under. Left-hand shot. The man has a lot of junk in his game.
We talked about his pace. A lot different than the pace of Colin Sexton.
Yes.
Takes his time.
Yes.
Gonzalez tried to draw a foul, and he did. Marquise Bolden has checked back in for the Cavaliers. We also get our first look at Jarrell Martin. Martin has 4 years of NBA experience. Martin played last season in Orlando with the Magic. Spent his first 3 seasons in Memphis with the Grizzlies. Played 2 collegiate seasons at LSU. The first free throw is up and good. Cavs opening night driven by Goodyear is Saturday, October 26th when the Cavaliers take on the Pacers. All fans in attendance will get an exclusive T-shirt presented by Cleveland Clinic. Great seats are available right now at Cavs.com/tickets. The Cavaliers home opener, the opener on the road, will be Wednesday the 23rd. The Cavaliers are in Orlando to take on the Magic. Here's Martin, left side of the lane. Goes back to Dellavedova. He has 6 to shoot. Followed by Cafaro. Finds Garland. Did Garland shuffle his feet? Indeed, he did.
Yeah, he had to move, and then at the last minute, he wanted to add a little extra to it, and that's what caused the travel.
Cavaliers are shooting 52.5%. Bolden gets called for a foul, trying to deny an entry pass to Esteban Batista, who runs 6'10", 269 pounds.
That's a big man.
Here is Batista. Wheels off to Vildosa. Vildosa, part of the Argentinian national team. They claim silver in the World Cup this summer. Batista with a running hook. He scores.
The big fella knows how to use that 260 pounds.
Batista's 7 of 8 from the field.
Yeah, he's had a good solid game.
14 points. Garland pulls up 15-footer from the left elbow, and he makes it look easy.
Yes, he does. Well, when you can handle the ball like that, the defender can't overcrowd you, so it gives you some space.
How do you like 4 of 4 for Garland? 9 points, a couple of assists, as Bolden gets called for another foul.
This is solid effort by the young man. Going down inside, he realizes that he had an open area, so instead of dribbling into that area, take the shot.
Let's not forget either, this guy hasn't played a game in nearly 11 months.
Right.
See,
he's right.
Only 5 games at Vanderbilt before an injury ended his season prematurely. Gonzalez with a high arcing triple. He scores.
I don't know how he made that shot.
.125 to go in the third. Cavs 86. San Lorenzo 72. Here's Clarkson to the paint. Deals to Martin. He'll display some range. That's no good. Bolden the offensive rebound. Banks and scores. Bolden with the left hand gives the Cavs an 88-72 advantage.
That was pretty smooth there. Didn't bring the ball back down to the little people and just laid it in.
Bolden was named Texas's Mr. Basketball as a high schooler in 2016 before heading on to Duke for 3 seasons. Good entry pass. Cafaro puts it up. That's rejected.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Martin runs the floor down the lane, lays it up. Missed it. Got where he wanted to, but could not convert. There's Vildosa off to Gonzalez. Puts it up. Bolden alters that, but the rebound is gobbled up by Batista, and he scores.
Yeah, Batista's a solid player. He doesn't jump a lot. He's not a leaper, but he's a solid basketball player.
8 of 9 now from the field. Tied for a team high with 16 points. Bolden with a handoff to Garland. Garland's watched by Gonzalez. He has 8 on the shot clock with which to work. And wiggle to the foul line. Thought he got fouled.
Too much dribbling.
Eventually he did. The foul is called on Vildosa.
Coming down the floor. Bolden doing a good job of staying on his feet and waiting till the ball goes up before he leaves his feet.
Mentioned earlier, he blocked 58 shots last season with the Duke Blue Devils. Zion Williamson had 59 to lead the team in that department.
Yet he came off the bench to do that.
He did. Dellavedova now with 5 to shoot. Fires a 3. Bolden with the rebound, and Bolden banks it in. Entry pass denied by Clarkson. 2 seconds left. He'll fire from mid-court. Good if it goes. It does not. The Cavaliers led this ball game by 11 at the half. That lead now is 16, as there is a look at the newly transformed glorious Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Back with the fourth quarter after this.
It's a beautiful building.
I come from a working class family. My dad worked 2 jobs to make ends meet. I know this, the dignity of work is based upon a safe work environment. Someone hurt you, I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay.
There really is a difference when it comes to tires and service.
Conrad's has been proving it for 50 years.
So we're thanking Northeast Ohio.
With 12 months of cash, cars, and trips of a lifetime.
But if you need tires or service this month, head over to Conrad's for values like these.
Right now, get a mail-in rebate up to $100 when you buy any 4 eligible Firestone tires when purchased on your Bridgestone CFNA credit card.
At your local Conrad's and Conrads50.com.
Now that's Conrad's difference.
Subject to credit approval.
All day long, I stand up for people who've been badly injured. These people believe that the system has failed them. I am their last hope. You need me, call me. I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay.
The Cavs preseason continues on Sports Time Ohio. Behind Kevin Love, the veteran all-star leads the Cavs on the floor every night.
Hey, Love, deep in the two, on the money, and Kevin Love throws the hammer down.
Friday at 7 p.m. on Sports Time Ohio and streaming on Fox Sports Go. Tipped Over is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Visit buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Cavaliers shot it at 30% in the opening quarter. They've settled in since then, AC. It's 62% in quarters 2 and 3, and they own with 12 minutes remaining the 16-point lead.
Yeah, they did a good job of focusing on keeping them out of the middle, and by doing that, it got them more into their rhythm so they could get out on the break, get some fast break points, and it seems like their offense, half court, is starting to pick up.
Darius Garland remains on the floor. He's out here with Clarkson, Thompson, Martin, and Kevin Porter. 2 of the 3 players selected in the first round by the Cavaliers this past summer. If you're just joining us, Dylan Windler is out with a stress reaction in his leg as Clarkson cans a triple. The Cavs expect Windler back in late October or early November.
Ball player. I'm anxious to see him in action.
Don't look now, but Clarkson has 17 points in 17 minutes. Batista and Thompson, again, as that was put up by Batista, Clarkson blocked it.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Batista he doesn't do, and that's elevate.
Batista and Thompson made each other's acquaintance, and Thompson fires a 3. That's no good. They made each other's acquaintance in the first half. The battle again here to open up the fourth quarter. Tristan trying to extend his range a little bit, AC.
When he first came to us, I never thought I'd ever see him shoot a 3-point shot.
Wheeler can't get it to go.
No, running away from the ball.
Batista scores.
You can't fast break until you have possession.
You would have told Byron Scott during Thompson's rookie season that he'd eventually be shooting threes.
Yeah, right.
I don't think Byron would have believed you.
No, you're right about that.
Thompson finds a back door, and Porter, pretty pass by Tristan Thompson to set up the play.
There's that back door. I love that element to this offense.
Remember, Byron was the man who convinced Tristan Thompson to switch hands.
Right.
He was a lefty to start his career.
You're right.
Byron saw him in practice shooting with his right hand. He said, maybe you should try that right-handed thing. Tristan did. He made the switch. NBA historians believe he's the only player to ever switch hands in the middle of his career.
Right. That's amazing, isn't it? That shows you how talented he is.
Thompson Deals up left side to Martin. Martin with a bullet inside. Porter who twists and scores. Porter's 4 of 4. He has 9 points. Pass goes awry. Intended for Fielaru. Back in the Cavaliers again. Garland to the basket. Had it knocked away. And over the baseline, the ball will stay with the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they're trying to get up and down the floor a little bit more now. You can see they feel a little bit better about what they're doing now. Again, it comes down to reacting, not thinking about what you're doing.
Cavs 2 first-rounders in this ball game. Porter and Garland are a combined 8 for 8.
Well, not bad for an evening's work.
Porter inbounds and finds Garland. Garland kicks it off to Martin. Martin launches a 3. Was flat, no good. Thompson, another offensive rebound. Deals to Martin down the lane. Took some contact. Puts it up and in, and Martin has a chance for the 3-point play.
And I like the fact that he didn't give up on it. Once he missed the shot, he kept his mind and focused on the play and was able to get an opportunity for a 3-point play.
That should do it for Darius Garland as he checks out. 14 minutes, 4 of 4 from the field. Hit a triple, 9 points, 2 assists, also a board. Not a bad night for his preseason debut as Martin is the man on the line. He completes the 3-point play.
Pretty solid evening for the young man. I mean, he
there is to like. Right now, you can lease the Hyundai Tucson for just $179 a month. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Turn left.
Can you identify the person? Number 3, step forward.
You're telling me he gave an HP printer an imitation toner cartridge on purpose?
Yep. It printed poorly and may release toxins into the office.
The temptation was too much. I thought I was saving money.
Should have called WB Mason. They deliver genuine HP toner cartridges fast, right where you want them. And then you don't have to bail yourself out of a jam.
It's a new day in Buckeye Nation. It's game time with Ryan Day. Week in and week out. You won't get access like this anywhere else. So get set for game time with Ryan Day.
Every drive, every down, every client, every day. We keep fighting, no matter what gets in our way. Alcandel, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
I have a really, I can say really tough question. Who has the best accent on the team? Me. Okay. So what do you think? Who has the best accent on the team?
Wow.
I know it's a tricky one.
That's a tricky one.
Who has the best accent on the team?
I'll say Delhi.
Delhi.
Yeah, you're close second though.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Chetty Osmond taking over Media Day.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
You handled it very diplomatically. That was a loaded question.
Yeah, it was a loaded question. But I think Delhi has the strongest accent.
New players have checked in for the Cavaliers. As Dean Wade has stepped onto the floor. Signed to one of the two-way contracts available for the Cavaliers. Wade's out here along with Daniel Hamilton, third-year man out of UConn. Team Lorenzo Cabarro in his last 3 seasons in the NBA. He's onto the floor as Tucker gets fouled, puts it up and in, and Dart Tucker has a chance for a 3. Just over 3 minutes in fourth quarter. It's Cavs 100, Ravens 78.
Yeah, at this point in the game, with this type of a lead, execution is what's about the only thing you're focusing on right now. Tucker doing a good job taking a bump, little half hook shot out there. I used to love shots like that after you get bumped.
Tucker has 17 points. We mentioned he played for Jordan in the World Cup this summer. 5th in scoring in the tournament at 21 points per game.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid player on a worldwide basis.
He was one slot behind him, but Jetty Osman. He had a terrific tournament as well. As the Cavs turn it over. San Lorenzo the other way. That shot's blocked. Tucker recovers. Pinheiro. Off to Aguirre. Tucker again. Watched by Martin. Jab steps. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Hamilton. Hamilton finds Martin. Martin down the lane. Banks. He misses. Williams rebounds. So some fresh bodies on the floor for the Cavaliers here in this fourth quarter.
And you still want to execute, though. That's the most important thing. This is still training camp, so you want to focus on your execution on both ends of the floor. Proper body movement, proper footwork.
Tucker to the hole. Challenges Wabu Cabarro. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Wade. Outlets to Porter. Of course, a number of these players are fighting for jobs here for the Cavaliers. Porter to the basket. Appeared to get fouled by Williams. Nothing called. And back comes Aguirre. Pinheiro with a triple. That's no good.
They fire him up, don't they?
Got a 5-on-4 there. Settled for a triple. Porter, he'll score as Porter with a 3. Kevin Porter now is 5 of 6 from the field. He has a dozen points. Tucker watched by Luavu Cabarro. Aguirre fires.
execute things. And again, the more you get used to those code words, the better off your execution will be.
Porter to the basket. He hammers home a dunk. His nice night continues as Porter, in his preseason debut, 6 of 8 from the field. He has 14 points. Picked up 3 early fouls. Didn't play a ton in the first half, AC, but
in the first half he was reaching. He had his old college defense going that way. I think he learned his lesson quick.
With a travel called on Mata, you almost liken this to what we've seen in camp over the last 6 days, which is if you watch long enough, Kevin Porter's going to do something special.
Yes, exactly. You're right. That's how he is. The longer he plays, the more of good things you'll see.